Salut tout le monde, comment allez-vous? J'espère que vous allez très bien. This is the audio file for week 15. Week 15, and this tutorial is about the French demonstrative pronouns. In English, we have these, that, these, those, this one, that one, these ones, those ones. And these are the demonstrative pronouns in English. And in Spanish, para mis amigos que hablan español, los pronombres demostrativos en francés son parecidos a los pronombres este, ese, esta, esa, aquella, aquellos, etcétera, etcétera. Y a veces se escriben con acento sobre la E. The function of a demonstrative pronoun is to replace a noun you have previously mentioned in a sentence. For example, let's say you previously talked about a computer, and now you say, I like this one. This one replaces the noun computer. Me gusta ese computador. Me gusta este. Okay, este aquí reemplaza la palabra computador. In French, we have celui, celle, ce, celle. And I call them the simple demonstrative pronouns. But we are not going to study them here since they involve some other grammatical elements I haven't taught yet. We are going to study in this tutorial the compound demonstrative pronouns. Celui, celui-là, celui-ci, celui-là, celle-ci, celle-là, ceci, cela, celle-ci, celle-là. As you can see, to turn a simple demonstrative pronoun into a compound demonstrative pronoun, you use the suffix ci or the suffix la after each demonstrative pronoun. I explain in details the function of ci and la in the original lesson on the website, so feel free to download it for more info. Let's work now on these demonstrative pronouns individually. Celui-ci, celui-là. Both replace a masculine singular name, but celui-ci shows that the noun or the object is nearby, and celui-là shows that the noun you are referring to is distant. And it can also show that you are distinguishing between two elements. I like this one, but I don't like that one. J'aime celui-ci, mais je n'aime pas celui-là. Let's move on to celle-ci and celle-là. Both replace a feminine singular name. Celle-ci and celle-là replace a feminine singular name. But celle-ci shows that the noun is nearby, and celle-là shows that it is distant. Or it can also show that you are distinguishing between two elements. I like this one, but I don't like that one. J'aime celle-ci, mais je n'aime pas celle-là. As you can see, in English, we use this one and that one in both cases. But in French, you use celui-ci, celui-là when it is masculine singular, a noun that is masculine singular, or you use celle-ci or celle-là when the noun is feminine singular. We have ceux-ci, ceux-là, these ones, those ones, both replace a masculine plural noun. But ceux-ci shows that the nouns or the objects you are talking about, you are referring to, are nearby, while ceux-là show that the nouns are distant, or we can also show that you are distinguishing between several elements. I like these ones, but I don't like those ones. J'aime ceux-ci, mais je n'aime pas ceux-là. Celle-ci or celle-là, these ones or those ones. Again, these are the same, these ones, those ones, but the only difference is that they replace a feminine plural noun. Ceux-ci, ceux-là replace a masculine plural, while celle-ci, celle-là replace a feminine plural. When using celle-ci, it shows that the nouns or the objects you are referring to are nearby, and celle-là distant. I mean, it's the same thing. C, the suffix ci indicates that the object is near, while the suffix la indicates that the object is far. Or it also indicates the notion of preference. These ones, those ones, this one, that one. Celui-ci, celui-là, ceux-ci, ceux-là, celle-ci, celle-là. Now, to end this tutorial, let me quickly talk about the neutral demonstrative pronouns. Yeah, in French we have neutral demonstrative pronouns. So have you ever wondered how to ask this or that in French? This or that, or this one or that one in French? You will say it's very easy. You simply ask ceci ou cela, ceci ou cela. Ceci ou cela are neutral demonstrative pronouns. There is also ça with CCD, the C with the funny accent underneath. Ça is simply an informal contraction for cela. So whenever you see cela, you can also replace it by ça, but it's quite informal. I give you an example. If you say, that seems very strange, that seems very strange, you can say, cela paraît très étrange, or you can also say, ça paraît très étrange. Alright, cela paraît très étrange, or ça paraît très étrange. If you wish to say, this seems very strange, instead of that seems, you can say, ceci paraît très étrange. Alright? We have the last one, which is ce. Ce is also this or that, but it is used mostly with the verb être. For example, if you say ce doit être lui, in English it will be it must be him. All right. So you use ce usually with the verb to be, the verb être. Ce doit être lui, it must be him. Or if you wish to say this is difficult, where you have the verb to be is, this is difficult, you can say c'est difficile. Simply, c'est difficile. This is the end of this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. For more details about this lesson on the demonstrative pronouns, feel free to download it. We now have a new website, FrenchtasticPeople.com. That's mostly why I spent so much time making it. It took me a couple of months because I've never done that before. So now it's open, so feel free to download your lessons from this website. And there's also something very exciting. I'm very excited about the new forum. You may register in the forum and interact with other members who share the passion of the French language. For any questions, feel free to email me at profmoderator at FrenchtasticPeople.com, the address on the screen, and I will be more than happy to help you with that. See you for another lesson, and au revoir. Merci. Bye.